Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, General, for being here today. I have a question on federal funding that comes to your office. I know, like in the area of Medicaid fraud, that I believe you receive funds from the federal government to chase down and fight Medicaid fraud. What other areas of your department do you receive federal funding from? And we just want to make sure, as a member, that we're doing everything we can to make sure that we utilize all those federal dollars and leverage them to the extent we can.
I'd be happy to enumerate each dollar we get from the feds. I can tell you that the dollars that we get from the feds, many cases are passed through at 100% rate. I'll be happy to list them out for you. I mean, for example, the federal forfeiture restricted revenue, we're putting $2 million into that. That's dollars that comes to us that we put straight out in the community.
And you don't have to. I'm not to cut you off, but you don't have to. We can just provide that to us.
Absolutely.
And I would just ask, that you just search and make sure that we're not leaving a federal dollar someplace that we can't utilize in Pennsylvania to do the important work
Absolutely.
That you do.
No, absolutely. It's a great point, and we'll confirm that for you.
Yeah, thank you. And on a specific issue that's very important in the Marcellus area where I'm from, can you update us on the efforts of the department to bring Chesapeake to its just rewards and reward the Commonwealth back with all the money they've absconded with?
Sure. Let me not comment on specific cases while I'm here, but I'll just say in general terms, I am committed to protecting the landowners of Pennsylvania. As I've been traveling across this Commonwealth, particularly in rural Pennsylvania, in the areas where you are, so many people are not getting the royalties that they were promised. And I let them know that here in the Office of Attorney General, they will have an advocate for them, whether it's going against a Chesapeake or some other company. We have got to get that money back for them. Now, I would point out that these companies we're going against are vigorously defending themselves, and they are fighting hard. It's in part why we need the resources to fight back. They bring the best of the best attorneys. I think we've got terrific attorneys, but we've got to make sure that we recover those monies for the people in your district and across the Commonwealth, and we're working very, very hard to do that. That's an important priority of mine.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and my constituents and those in the Marcellus area are only too well aware of how vigorously the gas companies defend themselves, despite the fact that it's obvious what they're doing. So again, thank you for that, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome.